Man, I've been waiting for something like this. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a proper spiritual successor to the Castlevania series. It took years for it to finally come to fruition, but the result is borderline top-notch, and still receiving support, I might add. And look, I'll give you the short answer if that's what you want. This ranks above the DS Metroidvanias, it ranks just slightly below Symphony of the Night. Does that answer your question? The 1900s, or late 1800s, or whatever. It's before the television. After a cataclysmic disaster of a volcano fucking exploding, and demons pouring forth from it, an age-old group of alchemists are to blame. But also in their loss is their salvation. They bred a breed of children who possess the power of demons themselves to act as guardians, regarded as shard binders. Literally only 2 are around anymore, the rest were killed. One has gone rogue, the other has been asleep. Until now. Miriam, a Brit with tattoos on her ass and several shards dislodged in her back. You get word of a mysterious castle that it's appeared with demons coming out, and you set off to go investigate it. After a short story blurb, the game puts you right into it. The first stage being a large ship that you traverse, which also acts as a progressive tutorial. The way difficulty ramps up is predictable enough. First you're fighting off weak-ass tentacle goons, then you move on to big nightly undead guys, and tier involves monstrosity demons and humanoids with superpowers. It's good shit. Combat and exploration is all handled Metroidvania style. You have a big map. It's separated into different sections of the castle. There's a percentile showing how much of it you've explored, there's secret in the walls, there's obstacles that you backtrack to later on. I could give you the skivvy on all of this, but it's clear enough when you're playing what to expect. At some points, you're gonna get a little lost at moments. The storekeep can give you hints. I'll give you a tip right now. When you find these enemies, kill them. That's literally how you proceed. You have a home base that you can return to when needed. Here you have access to a shop and to an alchemist station. At the alchemy section, you can produce new items from monster parts and other findables throughout the castle. Crafting new things like weapons and armor, but also new curatives, some unique usables, accessories, even food and spells. I'll get to those in a sec. Meanwhile, at the shop, you can purchase mundane basic stuff to support you. But the key point here is that anything you've crafted in the past will now be available for purchase with gold instead. This actually stays relevant throughout the whole game, as proving your worth just once at Alchemy, it lets you take the easier route of getting more potions and reusable equipment. It's a pretty smart shortcut to include in the game to forego any insanity of hunting down low drop rate items, so do it once, buy it forever. Equipment is your basic RPG shit. Sword, armor, okay, there's a wide range of it though. Starting weapons are a knife and your boots. Martial arts is actually emphasized right from the get-go, as the game has fighting game tech built in. Down to forward, you can do a kick forward. You can chain it 3 times. You can float in the air and reach faraway platforms doing this. It's fucking sick. This isn't limited to your boots though. Every weapon gets its moment. Swords, spears, greatswords, katanas, guns. Armor is much more simple, with headwear physically appearing on your model. Maybe you've got vanity issues. I myself don the helm! Food are one-time use consumables that will permanently increase your statistics. Oh sure, first it's just health and mana, but then it's mana recovery rate, strength increases. All you gotta do is make it once and you're good for life, so make food whenever you can. And finally onto spells. Quick answer, spells function like Dawn of Sorrow. So you have 5 slots for spells. You find them on enemies, but these are not all the spells you like cycle through or something soul style or whatnot. You got 1 button for red shards, 1 button in directional input for purple shards, 1 button meant to be touched or held down, and then a passive slot and a companion slot. You can mix and match these different colors with their respective slots to create your preferred combos. White shards are rare and there's only a few in the game, but their effects are the huge game-altering ones. Double jump, which may sound simple, but enables a vastly different gameplay functionality. A loadout shard, where you can now swap on the go without having to go into your menu and fuck about. With Alchemy, you can not only enhance these shards to get bigger and badder, you can actually transform some of them into entirely new shards. This is fun shit to play with, but just bear in mind that these kind of power moves, it's hard to continuously use them all the time, especially in the early levels where your mana just can't support them for long periods of time, even if you just chug and chug mana pots. Leveling, gear, secrets, tits, David Hayter voicing yet another elite soldier with a missing eye. Okay. Customizable colors and hairstyles. This game really has it all. There is an inverted castle, but it's not like you'd expect. Oh no, I beat the game. What do I do next? Oh, hello. Speedrun mode, Zangetsu mode, Bloodless mode, Boss Rush, Boss Revenge, Random Seed Generator. And no, it doesn't randomize rooms like the ROM hacks of Super Metroid and shit, but it randomizes chests and monster drops. Not to mention its variables can be modified and you can even pick how you finish the game. So really, there's a pseudo-endless replayability here. Also, the game is still receiving content updates. We still have a good amount to get, including even more playable characters, slight multiplayer as well. Oh yeah, there's other difficulties. You have to unlock them one after another. Hard adds unique things like more enemy movesets, for instance. Nightmare. Why are there Medusa heads in this room? I could go on and on, but I think I've said enough. I know it's an endless comparison with Symphony of the Night, but you have to realize that Soten was maybe not revolutionary, but very redefining. So it's really fucking hard to top. Not even its later successors were able to properly compare. If you want more Metroidvania, this should be on your list easily. If you are new to Metroidvania, this is a great starter. Get out there and banish the night.